Ah, good day to you, worthy friends. Please come closer. Okay, too close, a little too close. There, that's better. Welcome to the Arabian Desert. I know you're probably wondering, what is a bald eagle doing in the Middle East? Well, I'm on vacation and we're going to review Aladdin, the live-action remake of the animated film from 1992. Perhaps you would like to hear the facts of the movie? It begins with your host, that's me, beginning the review.
Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw. Some nights I wish that my lips could build a castle. Some nights I wish they'd just fall off.
The story. Let's begin the story of this review. Aladdin is a lovable street urchin who meets Princess Jasmine, the beautiful daughter of the Sultan of Agrabah. While visiting her exotic palace, Aladdin stumbles upon a magic oil lamp that unleashes a powerful, wisecracking, larger-than-life genie. As Aladdin and the genie start to become friends, they must soon embark on a dangerous mission to stop the evil sorcerer Jafar from overthrowing young Jasmine's kingdom. Do I like this story? Well, the movie's plot was similar to the animated one, save for a few changes. Other than that, I like this movie. Behind the scenes. Time to go over the magic that brought this movie together. In the Friend Like Me number, the carpet does the Carlton dance from Will Smith's comedy, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. When Aladdin and Genie are first speaking in the desert, carpet can be seen in the background making a sandcastle in the form of the Disney logo castle. During the scene when Aladdin asks Genie to make him a prince, Genie produces an actual prince in the background. The prince is dressed in colors of pink and lime green, the same colors in the title logo and a nod to Will Smith's comedy, The Prince of Bel-Air. So, the genie created the Fresh Prince for Aladdin. Genie's blue suit as Prince Ali's servant is based on James Monroe Inglehart's appearance in the Aladdin Broadway musical. Production had originally been scheduled to begin in July 2017, but got delayed due to Disney having trouble finding the right people to play Aladdin and Jasmine. Director Guy Ritchie originally thought of shooting in Morocco for Agrabah, but decided against it and went with designing Agrabah as an original location. This film has been homaged in two previous Disney live-action films, The Jungle Book from 2016, The Genie's Lamp was spotted in King Louis's Temple, Beauty and the Beast from 2017, a model of Agrabah Castle appeared during Be Our Guest. Production designer Gemma Jackson drew inspiration for Moroccan, Persian, and Turkish cultures, Victorian paintings, and Iznik ceramics for the design of Agrabah. The visual effects were provided by Industrial Light and Magic and supervised by Michael Mulholland, Daniel Biggie, and David Seeger with the help of Hybrid Technologies, DNEG, Insviage, and Proof. Principal photography began on September 6, 2017 at Longcross Studios in Surrey, England, and wrapped on January 24, 2018. Part of the film was shot in Wadi Rum Desert, Jordan. Reshoots took place during August 2018. In January 2018, it was reported that the white extras were being applied brown makeup during filming in order to blend in, which caused an outcry and condemnation among fans and critics, branding the practice as an insult to the whole industry, while accusing the producers of not recruiting people with Middle Eastern or North African heritage. Disney responded to the controversy, saying, "Diversity of our cast and background performers was a requirement, and only in a handful of instances when it was a matter of specialty skills, safety, and control were crew made up to blend in." The characters. Time to meet the characters. Aladdin is a street urchin who fell in love with Jasmine. He spent much of his youth stealing food and escaping the guards with his pet monkey, Abu. When he finds the magic lamp, he wishes for the genie to make himself off as a prince in order to win her over. Then we have Jasmine, who is a dreamer who loves her pet tiger, Raja. She's free-spirited, confident, and kind. When she meets Aladdin, she discovers the wonders she's often imagined outside the palace walls. Genie was originally a slave imprisoned within his lamp, which itself was sealed away in the Cave of Wonders for 10,000 years. Though he possesses phenomenal cosmic powers, he is bound to an itty-bitty living space and can only use his powers when the owner of the lamp, his master, makes a wish. He occasionally does things without granting a wish, but never anything that greatly affects the world around him. There's also Jafar, who is the second most powerful authority in Agrabah, answering only to the Sultan. He is always accompanied by his sarcastic, devious pet parrot, Iago. He primarily operated from a secret lair hidden behind the walls of his bedroom in the Sultan's palace. Whilst presenting a charming and respectable exterior to the Sultan and the people of Agrabah, he secretly holds everyone around him in contempt and is a power-hungry individual. Towards Agrabah's royal family, he constantly manipulates the Sultan by means of hypnotizing him with a magical snake-headed staff, which he can always carry on his person. Will Smith said that he was terrified while playing the character, but that he found a lane that pays homage to Robin Williams' performance in the original film, while still making the role his own thing. Guy Ritchie chose Will Smith to be Genie because he believed Smith could give a performance as good as the late Robin Williams, but not similar. Just the flavor of the character would be different enough and unique enough that it would be in a different lane versus trying to compete. Though a different incarnation of the character, this is the first time that Iago is voiced by someone other than Gilbert Gottfried, after having previously voiced the character's original animated counterpart in all appearances prior, the films, TV series, video games, etc. A number of Hakim's character traits in the film are based around the character Rasul from the animated Aladdin continuity, who was voiced by Jim Cummings but was not named until the return of Jafar from 1994. In addition, the animated Aladdin series also had a character named Hakim, who was one of the lower guards instead of the captain of the guards. Frank Welker reprises his role as Abu and the Cave of Wonders from the original film, making him the first cast member from a Disney animated feature film to play the same characters in the live-action remake. Here's a few things to say about this review. Aladdin and Jasmine got married at the end, but in the original animated film, they only ended up engaged. They didn't get married until the third and final installment, Aladdin and the King of Thieves. Unlike the constantly shirtless Aladdin in the original film and the Broadway show, Mina Masood's Aladdin in this version does not appear shirtless and is completely covered up for the entire film. Ever since the release of the first look and trailer, costumer designer Michael Wilkinson revealed that it was the question on everyone's lips. He said the reasoning was that we thought having so much skin showing on Aladdin for the whole film would be quite distracting on a human actor as opposed to a cartoon character. Producer Dan Lin added he found a shirt. The animated movie was done in 1992. Some things are inappropriate these days for families. The super hit Broadway Aladdin show with live actors replicates the original movie's look and shows Aladdin bare chest with actors who sport bulging abs and pecs, and critics of this movie said that covering up Mina Masood was a conservative move by Disney. Actor Mina Masood, meanwhile, is a gym junkie and posted several shirtless pictures on social media during the filming and promotion of the film, showing off his rippling physique even though it was not featured in the film. In addition, Jasmine's outfit was also changed in this film for the same reason of avoiding showing off too much skin to make it more family appropriate, since her animated counterpart received criticism due to her appearance. Unlike the shapeless, flabby genie of the original film, director Guy Ritchie purposefully portrayed Will Smith's genie with a bodybuilder physique complete with bulging biceps, swollen pecs, and ripped six-pack abs. He explained to EW, "There's a particular type of physicality that I grew up with that I was keen on, that 1970s bodybuilder look. Not inflicted by steroids, but by lifting vast amounts of weight and eating vast amounts of food. So I want a genie with abs." Will Smith said their 1970s bodybuilder's upper body is really huge and the legs are small because they never do leg day. Ritchie added, "I did want a traditional demigod, someone who looked like a big, strong, muscular 70s bodybuilding dad, a physically imposing but avuncular figure, big enough to feel like a force, but not like he was counting his calories." Ritchie told Empire that he also wanted his genie to be egotistical. He liked the idea that the wisest entity in the physical sphere happens to be really vain. To showcase his vanity, the genie is seen flexing his enormous biceps multiple times in the film. He's also seen pumping iron in the form, doing bicep curls with a very heavy dumbbell and bench press with a massive barbell, along with a skipping rope and a hula hoop to remain ripped. He also does various bodybuilding poses in front of a mirror while checking out his muscles. It should be noted that highly sculpted physique shown in the film was created using CGI and is not Smith's actual physique. And that's the end. I hope you enjoyed this tale of the movie. I better get going now, so I'll see you all real soon.